I need to look it up. If I have too many tabs open, it's just not gonna work. That's just how things are. Tell me about it. You look at the sun too long, you're gonna hurt your eyes. Or if you look at the sun too long, you're gonna hurt your retinas. Do humans even have retinas?
Humans have retinas.
Well, do sharks have retinas? Look, I'm a shark. All I know is that I have eyes, and I look through them. I just don't get it. An eye is an eye. Why do we need to be concerned about retinas? I mean, do we really need them? We've got retinas. We've got pupils. The Eye of the Tiger. No, who sung that song? Was it Phil Collins? Did Phil Collins sing The Eye of the Tiger? Or was that Rocky Balboa? Did Rocky Balboa sing The Eye of the Tiger?
No, Rocky Balboa was just Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa was Rocky the movie. He didn't sing anything. The Eye of the Tiger was in Rocky Balboa, I think.
Grandma, I didn't know you had such an interest in watching Rocky Balboa.
Well, your dad used to watch Rocky Balboa.
Well, that makes sense. Sometimes I just forget about things like that. Right now I'm on the computer looking for something.
Hercules, you're always on the computer looking for something.
Well, I'm not even supposed to be. I have a half hour before I even get on this show yet. So I'm not even gonna, I've got time to look things up. Yeah, I didn't push record yet. I'm just here in my office working on stuff. Look, no, I'm not fixing breakfast today. You said you were, and I'm glad because I've been working a little too hard anyways. But I really don't want you fixing breakfast, Grandma. You should just be sitting down being a grandma. I'll let it go this time.
Hercules, what are you looking up?
I'm looking up some information so I can learn how to do something. Or should I say, I'm looking up some information so I can learn about myself and learn more about these human people.
Oh, your audience?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn about my audience. So I have the computer open. I'm going to go into AI mode really quickly. So Rocky Balboa doesn't sing in the movie Rocky. In the movie Rocky, well, one of the movies of Rocky, he just fights and trains, but he doesn't sing.
That's correct.
The Eye of the Tiger is, Phil Collins sings The Eye of the Tiger, right?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely not, Rocky.
So I'm looking up some things on here because I want to learn something. I think if I study before I go on the live stream today, Grandma, I'll be less stressed out. Grandma, I've been running out of things to tell these people.
Hercules, you never run out of things to tell people. All you're doing is sitting in front of the camera talking about your life.
You're right. What is this tab right here? Open up the tab and see what it is. 7. Where is it? Open? They're not a one-hit wonder. Why are these people lying? How are they a one-hit wonder? You're technically not a one-hit wonder if people are still singing your same song from 80 years ago. That sounds like a lyrical genius to me. Because look, if I'm ever gonna be singing something, you better believe I want it to be a one-hit wonder. Because I don't want to sit around writing songs for the rest of my life. I don't want to sit behind a piano, pounding my head, saying, "Oh, I gotta think of something to write. I gotta honor my contract, or they're gonna probably chop my fin off. Oh dear, if I just write one good song, I'm set for life." I don't know what's wrong with these music people today. They just want to sit around with their diaries and scribble crud into them. They're scribbling crub into them and calling it music. You might as well just record all the people who accidentally got bitten by a shark. That's realistic music. Let's classify it under grunge. Grandma, you think we should classify someone getting bitten by a shark when they yell as grunge?
Hercules, I'm not partaking in that.
I have become cumbersome to this world. Oh, I have become cumbersome to my girl. I have become cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black, too white, too wrong, or too right, today or tonight. Ooh, cumbersome. Too rich and too poor, she's wanting me less, I want her more. The bitter taste is cumbersome. Ah, no, no, no. No, no, no. Sing with me, Grandma. No. Oh boy, I tell you guys, I'm getting all sidetracked. There's a couple of things I want to look for before the show starts. For example, I want to learn about Ozempic. What is that stuff people are talking about? What's wrong with humans, Grandma? They're doing weird things to their bodies up there. I hope maybe when I start my show today at 5, the people will be comfortable with me asking them, why are they doing stuff like that, like plastic surgery? You don't ever see a shark talking about, I'm going to the doctor so I can get plastic surgery. Who's getting plastic surgery? What's wrong with people? Sharks don't get plastic surgery, and I'm quite sure they don't have Ozempic for sharks, but I'm getting ready to look it up. While Ozempic is not intended for literal sharks, its development is surprisingly rooted in marine biology. The shark connection to Ozempic. The shark connection to Ozempic typically refers to one of 3 things. Grandma, this stuff is crazy. I'm reading stuff from the computer, Grandma. And they're saying that Ozempic is made from stuff from under the water. Now, I think we should get a portion of that check. I'm reading stuff on the computer. No, I'm not live yet. I'm still studying. The shark connection to Ozempic typically refers to one or 3 things. Marine origin. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to do?
I remember, Hercules, I remember.
Whoa. You get out your notebook really quickly, Grandma. Get out your notebook. Because I'm going to need you to write some things down for me. You gotta write this stuff down for me because I'm sitting behind the computer trying to read. I don't know how to do all that multi-talent stuff now. Look, I went to college for a good while, but they ain't taught me nothing about being a multitask shark. Maybe once upon a time when I was in jail, I happened to, by osmosis, pick up on how to be a multitasking. But I mean, it was in the name of survival, Grandma. You know what I'm saying, Grandma? It was in the name of survival. But now that I'm not in shark jail anymore, I'm like, I don't need to worry about stupid stuff like multitasking. I'm Hercules the shark. I'm an excellent shark, and I love what I do. But I don't want to sit around talking about me being in jail. You know, that was a long time ago. Let go. I've changed my ways, Grandma. So what I'm saying here is I'm going to go down here and finish reading about Ozempic for sharks. You guys, Ozempic for sharks. Oh, man. Moving forward, we've got here the shark connection to Ozempic typically refers to one or three things: marine origin, the discovery of the GLP-1 hormone, which Ozempic mimics, was made possibly by studying the American anglerfish or monkeyfish. Researchers at Massachusetts General Hospital used the fish's large pancreatic cells. Come on now, human people. Why are you sticking stuff in fish and getting stuff out of their pancreas so you can go lose weight with Ozempic? You're using the fish. You're misusing the fish. This is so stupid. Wait till I tell my people when I get on this live stream at 5 a.m. today that I think some of your fancy schmancy science people are sticking us fish with something sharp and pulling stuff out of our cells to make Ozempic. According to AI Overview, researchers at a Massachusetts General Hospital used the fish's large pancreatic cells to isolate the gene that encodes GLP-1, eventually leading to modern diabetes and weight loss. What in the entire world are we doing here? What's wrong with human people? Just when they thought they could do no wrong, they're making Ozempic out of fish. Shark Tank products, according to AI Overview. You guys, this is making me sad. I'm gonna have to break out in song again. I gotta take my mind off of this. Grandma, can you make me a cup of hot chocolate, please? I'm starting to get vexed here. I'm tired of this. It's too early in the morning to be reading about some dang on Ozempic and that they probably made it from some portions of fish. This is so stupid. I just... Oh, I have become cumbersome to this world. I have become cumbersome to my girl. I cannot take it anymore. What's wrong with human people? I'm going to read some more about this Ozempic stuff. I just said Ozempic for sharks, and AI Overview was giving me all this stupid information. Shark Tank products. Several entrepreneurs have appeared on Shark Tank, specifically Shark Tank India, pitching Ozempic-like pills or metabolic health supplements designed to compete with or offer natural alternatives to semaglutide. What in the world is semaglutide? Boy, I wish someone would tell me what that is. I thought semaglutide was is semaglutide, Grandma? Hey, Grandma. Yeah, is semaglutide what is that sugar they call it? The fake sugar that people eat. What is the fake sugar that people eat? I'm going to look it up on the computer. I've got plenty of time to sit around this computer and figure out what in the world what is the fake sugar that humans eat? What is the name of the fake sugar? What is the name? Splenda. You guys, I thought semaglutide was Splenda for humans. Am I wrong? Well, I'm gonna keep on reading. Why didn't you guys tell me I was on? I'm up here running my mouth. Shark Tank products. Mark Cuban's commentary. Mark Cuban, a high-profile shark from the U.S. show, has frequently spoken out regarding the high cost of Ozempic and his desire to provide more affordable versions. Through his Mark Cuban Coast Plus pharmaceutical company. Why are we opening up pharmaceutical companies? What's wrong with humans today? They're always opening up the wrong kinds of businesses. They need to be opening up their hearts. Stop being mean to people. I mean, after all, I'm a shark who's changed his sharky ways. I don't bite people anymore, nor do I sample people anymore. So you think, if I'm a lowly shark, according to some people who know how to change his ways, surely humans can change their ways. Important. Ozempic is a prescription medication for humans. It has not been approved for use in marine life. For medical guidance regarding semaglutide, consult the official Ozempic website or healthcare professional. Well, I've seen some obese sharks down here, and so I decided to look up to see if maybe they had some Ozempic for sharks. Especially for the whales, guys. I mean, whale blubber. I've been talking to some whales. What do you call them? A flock of whales, a pack of whales, a herd of whales, an ensemble of whales. Well, I live down here, pun intended, and sometimes when I'm going out into the terrain of the sea underwater, I hear the whales complaining that they're tired of having so much blubber because it makes them tired and hot. So, why not make Ozempic for fish underwater? Welcome to Fish Fry Fridays, back by popular demand. It's your boy Hercules the Shark. Ozempic is not intended for literal sharks. I don't understand that. So why are they pulling cells out of fish to make Ozempic? So why are they pulling cells out of fish to make Ozempic? I'm waiting for the computer to give me an answer. While I wait for the computer to give me an answer, I'm going to make sure I save this information. Now I gotta figure out where I'm going to save this information because I've got here. Where is it? Right here. I'll save it here. You're skinny, Sharky. You don't need no stinking Ozempic. I don't need Ozempic, but there's some whales down here who do. They complain about their blubber all the time. You know, I'm like, look, whales are intended to naturally have blubber. There's nothing you could do about it but hit the gym and maintain your weight. Thank you for your comment here. I see people are in here already commenting. I didn't even know there were people in here. I'm on here early. I'm supposed to be on at 5 a.m., but I'm on here early. I didn't even know that this thing was recording. So you probably heard everything I said. I was talking with my grandma. Grandma Shark is here. She's making us all some hot chocolate this morning. I'm starting to get stressed out already. So I asked the computer, so why are they pulling cells out of fish to make Ozempic? You know, I want to check for that because they probably are doing science projects on me while I sleep. What's wrong with you humans coming down here underwater sticking us with stuff? According to AI Overview, it says it's a fascinating bit of medical history. Scientists weren't looking to give fish weight loss medication. They were using them as a biological shortcut to solve a complex human puzzle. So you're coming down here underwater. We're all minding our business, and you decide to say, let's use these poor precious fish from under the water, take them back to the human science lab and make Ozempic? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I was afraid that the mushrooms had worn off yet. Oh no, I'm alive. You're not dreaming? This is reality. REALITY. Tap on the glass. I'm here. I'm a real life shark trying to educate myself about you human people. And I'm also trying to teach you human people about the aquamarine life down here underwater. I'm a living, breathing shark talking about some dang on Ozempic. Did you know, according to AI Overview, they use us fish underwater to help them make it? It's a fascinating bit of medical history. Scientists were looking to give fish Scientists were not looking to give fish weight loss medicine. They were using them as a biological shortcut to solve a complex human puzzle. Here is the breakdown of why fish, especially the American anglerfish, were the key to Ozempic. This is ridiculous. So maybe the fish of choice should be the anglerfish. The big advantage, according to AI Overview, in the late 1970s and early 80s, genetic sequencing. What in the world is genetic sequencing? Now, I've heard of the Rubik's Cube game, and I've heard of the Simon game. What in the world is the game of genetic sequencing? Hercules is not a game, it's real life. Whatever. In the late 1970s and early 80s, genetic sequencing, whatever the heck that is, sounds like a video game to me, was in its infancy and extremely difficult. Human pancreatic cells are tiny and mixed together, making it hard to find a specific gene. The anglerfish has a unique biological quirk. Its insulin-producing tissue is concentrated into large, distinct clusters called Brockman bodies. What in the world is a Brockman body? Now, I've heard of broccoli, and in fact, I eat broccoli. These are much larger and easier to study than human cells, providing a high-definition map of how the metabolic hormones are constructed. Well, I hope they're compensating the anglerfish because they're using anglerfish to make Ozempic. What in the world? So I hope the humans who are on Ozempic won't turn into, oh my goodness, this might be a conspiracy. What if the people who take Ozempic turn into fish? I'm gonna have to get you guys ready to start living underwater. This is something crazy. I just don't understand. The human people don't even know about this. Oh boy, how are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome to Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand. It's Fish Fry Friday, and it's also Friday the 13th, and I'm down here scaring myself underwater as I realize in real time that Ozempic is possibly made from the anglerfish. According to AI Overview, finding the blueprint. By studying these fish, researchers at the Massachusetts General Hospital say that 4 times fast. Massachusetts General Hospital, Massachusetts General Hospital, Massachusetts General Hospital, Massachusetts General Oh! Massachusetts General Hospital were able to clone the gene for pre-clogging. What in the world is pre-clogging? Now, I've heard of dancing in the line dancing clogs, but what in the world is pre-clogging? Proglucagon. What in the world is that? Oh, moo moo, bark bark, I'm Hercules the Shark, and you're locked into Fish Fry Fridays with your boy Hercules. According to AIO, glucagon raised blood pressure, GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1, the star of Ozempic that lowers blood sugar and slows digestion. For those of you who are just coming in, I am finding out some creepy information here on Friday the 13th. According to AI Overview, scientists use the anglerfish to help make Ozempic. So I don't know if you people are going to start turning into fish in 40 years from now, but you're locked into the right place because I'll educate you on how to live underwater. It's not nothing to be scared of. You just live underwater and dwell. That's it. Evolutionary consistency. According to AI Overview, even though humans and fish haven't shared an ancestor, is so fundamental. Well, you guys aren't acting like it. I'll tell you that much for sure. Coming down here underwater, poking us with stuff. The fish version provided a clear template that scientists could then search and find within the human genome. What in the world is a human genome? It sounds too close to jelly. Humans, do you have jelly in your arm to produce the prescription? I know they're lying. They're just trying to clean it up. So they don't get a lawsuit. But I done found you out now. So why not just eat fish instead of taking Ozempic? I'm trying to figure out the miracles of you call science out there. Maybe you people can help me figure it out. All I know is whales have blubber and they should just be left alone. You got microwave ovens down there? Of course we have microwave ovens down here. How do you think I heat up my breakfast burritos in the middle of the night? No, I like to barbecue, but I'm not getting ready to go out to my backyard and fire up the grill just to heat up a breakfast burrito. Yeah, we have microwaves down here. They're really cool and technological, as you human people say. It's all set up nicely. You know Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob SquarePants? We're kind of living natural lives, but better than her. Good morning to you as well. How are you doing? Hi, Finn. Bam! Grandma Sharky, where's Hercules hot chocolate? I know she's taking her precious time. She's actually sitting. I'm looking at her now. She's sitting in her recliner chair, drinking her coffee and hot chocolate. I guess she forgot about mine. I was the one who gave the idea anyways. Reading all this terrible, tragic information on Friday the 13th. I mean, I might as well start the show with something creepy. Happy Friday the 13th to all of you cool people if you celebrate it. I'm down here underwater scaring myself, talking about Ozempic and how it's been tested, that science people tested fish down here to help make it. The fish in particular that they tested was the angler fish. We've got a lot of poor angler fish swimming around here, so it don't look like you science people pay them anything for their services. So is this another reason I'm gonna have to swim up there on dry land, grow legs like Ariel, come up there and talk to you guys? Do I have to do everything? I thought this was a situation where everybody does a little bit to help the world, but it seems like I'm gonna have to be coming up to dry land way more to help you guys out. Get it together, people. Good morning to you guys. Maybe watch Sharknado today for the 13th. You know what? That's a really good idea. Are you guys going to be watching anything spooky today on Friday the 13th? I've got a survey up here. I'm going to open it up to see what you guys have been saying. Happy Friday the 13th. Are you going to watch some scary movies today? 25% of you humans said yes. 62% of the humans said no. And 12% of the humans said didn't know it was Friday the 13th. How could you not know? Well, now you know. And you learned it from me and you heard it first from your boy, Hercules the Shark. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is the show. This is the show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! Turn down for what? Turn down for what? I'm not turning down for nothing. I won't even turn down my collar. Lawyers are the real sharks. Tell me about it. If you look at them too long, they'll charge you. If you tell them hello, they'll charge you. If they think you're thinking about them, they'll charge you. Just stay away from lawyers at all costs. Do you do birthday parties? Mine's. Thanks for asking. As a practicing psychiatrist, I see we have a lot to unpack here. Exactly. Why don't you pull up your chair, your psychological chair, and sit down with me? Behold the miracles of unpacking the mysteries of how Ozempic is made. We've got a psychiatrist here, guys. But I've got something that will shock the psychiatrist today. According to AI Overview, did you know that Ozempic was made from anglerfish? What's going on? I don't know what's wrong with people today. My connection is starting to doing that rotation thing. Perhaps if you put some more likes in the chat, maybe I won't have so much interference. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just too popular of a shark and I'm starting to get interferences. Can you please push more likes for me? Maybe they'll let me stay on and I don't keep getting these reconnection interferences. Thank you so much. Bam! Stream crash. Yeah, it's crashing because I'm so cool. So I'm asking you to take some seconds out of your time to please share me out and push the like button. Let's show the world just how cool Hercules is. I'm asking you for a couple of seconds to lift up your boy Hercules the shark and support me, please, so I don't keep crashing. All I want to do is educate you human people. I mean, come on. Like, for example, what's wrong with you people ordering puffer fish? Don't you know that's the world's most dangerous fish under the water? Yeah, I want to go to a fancy schmancy restaurant and order some puffer fish. What's wrong with you people? Yeah, it's something fishy going on. Thank you so much for your support and pressing the like. That'll help us push through. What do you human people say? I watch you humans, you guys are be like, yeah, let's push this through the algorithm. So maybe I should say that. I don't know, but I'm thanking you right now for being here on this Friday the 13th Friday. Somebody recommended I should watch Sharknado, and I think that's a good idea. I watch Jaws movie all the time. Maybe I should take a rest in watching the Jaws movie and turn to something else. What are you guys going to watch today for Sharknado? I am the #1 shark. Thank you for that. You people, I'm a shark. I'm a shark who lives underwater, all kinds of waters. And I have been given a job to do, and that job is to be on Elay TV by YouTube to talk to humans. I'm taking it upon myself. I've even given myself the title of being a shark ambassador. A shark ambassador so I can teach you guys the ways of the sharks and other things under the water. So what are you guys watching today? I'm not sure if that Scream movie is coming out today. Scream, that's a popular thing. It's so popular that some of the shark kids down here be wearing the Scream costume for Halloween. It's a mess. Well, technically, we all shared the same thing. I thought sharks can't stop moving or they'll pass away. Humans and sharks are alike in that notion. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I think that applies for all of us. So if you just sit down on your behinds all day, you're gonna forget how to use your legs. I think that's how that works, right? And if you quit making food for yourselves, eventually you're going to forget how to cook food for yourselves. So, yeah, tomato. You stop moving, you'll waste away. Yeah, of course I'll waste away if I'm just standing around doing nothing. What are you talking about? I'm going to guess that you're new here. I'm going to take the liberty to assume that you're new. For everyone else under here, you already know that I grow legs. I have a really awesome insurance plan where I get punch cards. And on those punch cards, I can punch a card and I can grow legs like Ariel from The Little Mermaid and walk on dry land for a set amount of time and hang out with you people. How do you think humans know me after all? They know me because I grow legs like Ariel and I go on dry land and talk to you people. Hi, Elay, it's me. Oh, Elay is it? Hey, how you doing, Oliver? I'm doing great. Hi, Finn. Bam. I hope you're catching some waves, bro. We're having a good time here on Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to you if you're interested in all that spooky stuff. Hang on a second. What? I'm not going over there today. It's Friday the 13th. They're coming over here. Okay, bye. Look, you probably heard that. We're trying to get some things together. Today's Friday the 13th. We're going to watch some scary movies. So, I was talking about the Scream movie. That's supposed to be another movie coming out that you human peoples like. Oh yeah, we have pristine underwater health insurance here. Guys, I tell you, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is just live down here for 3 months, find some place to stay, and then just like that, you can get your passes to be dual citizenship, underwater and on dry land. You stick with me, and I'll show you the ways. I'm enjoying surfing. Thanks for asking. You better believe it, and you're welcome. I'm quite sure I've seen you a few times surfing, hitting the waves because I'm everywhere. But these people in the chat don't know who I am. They had the gall to ask me. They're going to tell me you don't have legs. I have legs. Yes, I am a friendly shark. I've taken educational courses on how to continue to walk down the path of being a nice shark. You guys, for those of you just coming in, I had some frightening news to share earlier today. Ozempic for sharks. According to AI Overview, while Ozempic is not intended for literal sharks, its development is surprisingly rooted in marine biology. The shark connection to Ozempic typically refers to one of 3 things: marine origins, Shark Tank, and Mark Cuban's commentary. Important: Ozempic is a prescription medication for humans and not for sharks. But if you're getting the stuff from the fish, how come we can't have any? It's kind of like Hamburger Helper makes his great meal, or Gravy Train dog food makes its own gravy. So what are you trying to say? Hey, what's going on? Hi, Finn. How are you doing? Am I Jaws' cousin? Of course you can watch the Jaws movie. I think you guys classified the Jaws movie as a horror film, so no other time than now to watch it. Thank you guys for pressing the like button. We were having some internet connection interferences, and by you pressing the like button, I think it really helped, quite honestly, so thank you so much. Can we have another verse of conversation? I love Sharky karaoke. By way of Sharky karaoke, I did the neutron dance last week. Hey, Grandma, can you please give me my hot chocolate? I'm dying over here.
I'm sorry, Hercules, I forgot.
I know you forgot. The people in the chat were asking, Hercules, man, where's your hot chocolate? That was over almost 40 minutes ago when I asked. 40 minutes ago. What's wrong? My grandma lives here, guys. It's a whole backstory to that, so you'll have to catch up. Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome.
Hot chocolate is perfect. No, I didn't fire Grandma. Grandma lives with me now. But you'll have to watch all the other videos to find out why that happened in the first place. I'm gonna look on here. Even though my head is big, my memory is poor. Well, I want you to know I'm good, I'm not good, eating too thin, so let's both share and enjoy the water peacefully. I'm not gonna eat anybody. I'm a reformed shark. Hold on now, what's going on with my computer? I'm trying to open up the lyrics again, guys, and it's like, did you want this? I'm like, no, I didn't say I wanted that. Grandma, they said, get me a beach towel. Beach towels are awesome. They also make for great decorative wall art. You can just tack them up on your wall. You know, they're giant like that. What are you guys saying is here? Oh, I'm tripping. The shark got a bunch of seawater. Of course, I'm a shark. What do you want it to be? Volcanoes everywhere? The sharky rehab for human flesh. Now, open slots available if you two are interested in going. Imitation crab. Let me tell you something about imitation crab. It's perfection. I don't know how you people would go around eating tofu like Beast Boy. What in the world is tofu? It doesn't taste like anything. Why don't you just eat imitation food like you guys said in the comments? Eat some imitation crab, imitation lobster. You know, that really helps get me through the day, especially when I do have a hankering for stuff like that. The way I used to eat, I don't need anymore. But gosh darn it, I'm thankful for imitation crab. So you human people, thanks for at least doing that for us. But that doesn't neglect the fact that you're down here poking us with your fancy schmancy science stuff, trying to make Ozempic out of us. Have I ever fought a dolphin? Dolphins and I feel some type of way about dolphins. They think they're better than everybody. I only met 1 or 2 dolphins in my lifetime where they're not snobs. So, it's like the dolphins are like the unicorns of the sea. They think they're all of that. You know, they're lean, they're quick, everybody loves them, they know how to talk, they're really smart for real. So yeah, I tell you, dolphins, I don't want to talk about dolphins anymore. They think they're better than all of us. Yeah. Dolphins are uppity. Why don't they just keep going uppity, uppity, uppity into the sun? Go on uppity to the sun and burn up. I think all of our lives will be better without them. You see how they played you in that science fiction movie So Long and Thanks for All the Fish? They left you guys behind to suffer. In that movie, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. So sad it had to come to this. They left you humans behind to suffer. Dolphins don't care about nobody but themselves. Where is it? I'm looking here. I have become cumbersome to this world. I have become cumbersome to my girl. Too heavy, too light, too black, too white, too wrong, too right. Today or tonight. Cumbersome. Too rich, too poor. She's wanting me less. I want her more. The bitter taste is cumbersome. Hey, no, no, no. Duh, duh, duh. Hey, no, no, no. Hey, duh, 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 duh. No, no, no. Hey, duh, duh, duh. Your life has become cumbersome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Press that like button, press the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Thank you so much. Baby shark, boo, 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 baby shark. Original. So yeah, guys, if you didn't learn anything today, you learned something today, if that makes sense. What do you guys say down here in the chat? We've got a survey up. Happy Friday the 13th. Are you gonna watch some scary movies today? 14% of you said yes. 64% said no, and 21% of you didn't even know it was Friday the 13th. I recommend that you go to the dollar store and buy you a calendar. We're 2 months into this year, guys, and our calendars are the same as you guys' calendars. So, since we're 2 months into the calendar year, I'm quite sure you can get a calendar at a steep discount now. It's Friday the 13th, guys. It's a mini Halloween for those of you who are into stuff like that. According to AI Overview, hold on a second. What is that? I don't want any of that. My brother's awake. I was hoping to get this live stream done before my brother woke up. He's the one. You know what? Hold on. Hey, bro. What? Grandma was gonna make us breakfast. I don't want her making breakfast. She needs to just stay sitting there. So once you get yourself together, you gotta make breakfast. Grandma's sitting down. She already made us hot cocoa. Really? Yeah, you do that for us. My brother lives here, my grandma lives here, my friends live here. Well, they don't live here, but they might as well. It's like I'm just taking in all my family and friends. But I've got the funds to be able to do that. Hot chocolate needs to be filled up. I should have my brother do that as well. All right here, marine origin. The discovery of GLP-1 hormone which Ozempic mimics was made possibly by studying the American anglerfish or monkeyfish. According to AI Overview, researchers at the Massachusetts General Hospital used the fish's large pancreatic cells to isolate the gene that encodes GLP-1, eventually leading to modern diabetes and weight loss medicine. So there you have it. On Fish Fry Fridays with Hercules the Shark, and also in addition to that, Friday the 13th, I just shared with you some creepy information of how the Ozempic got started in the first place, from under the sea. Being a loan shark is the #1 profession for a shark. Yeah, you know, we've got some sharks down here who, aren't too nice of people. They're not too nice of sharks, if you know what I mean. They grew up on the rough side of life, so yeah, they're into that stuff too. What did you say? Swimming around saying, dropping at my waves, thinking, oh my gosh, the water can be cold, but I learned how to tolerate swimming in all types of waters because I went to a college where they taught me that kinds of stuff. Of course, sharks have vocal cords. That's why I'm taking the liberty to take my time out to educate you people. It's starting to really show that you guys don't get taught nothing up there. What are your teachers teaching you? Do they even teach you how to tie your shoes anymore? Or are they doing this? What is this? What are those shoes? Martha Stewart was on TV sliding around in Skechers slides. People don't tie shoes anymore. What's going on with you people? You don't tie your shoes anymore. You're celebrating Skechers slides where you just step into your shoe, and now you're up here telling me sharks don't have vocal cords. Well, how in the world am I up here able to talk with you guys? I'm talking with you guys because I have vocal cords. I'm not a puppet. I'm an actual living, breathing shark. Under the sea, we have sunrises and sunsets just like you guys. I think we share the same sun. I'll have to go into my studies and crack open a couple of fancy schmancy scientific books to make sure I'm saying things correctly. Do you remember wheelies? Of course I remember them. I got a pair down here in my basement somewhere. Because like I said, when I punch my punch card, my insurance punch card, and grow legs like Ariel and walk on dry land, I gotta get around fast. But this was before I saw that you guys let us rent out those motorized scooters. They've got scooters laying all around down here. So all you gotta do is swipe your card and rent a scooter. So I haven't been using my willies for a long time because I just use an electronic scooter to get around if I'm not walking. You know, the world up there is pretty big and I get tired. I think what I should start doing is going to the gym also. Perhaps I should get a gym membership so when I turn into a human for a temporary amount of time, I can work on my, endurance? Work on my strength training. That's what I'll do. So here, I know I watch SpongeBob. I know my sea history dude. Well, at least someone's taking the liberty to study about us. All you guys are doing is spectating and assuming while you unfortunately go to Red Lobster all day. Day in and day out, you go to Red Lobster and talk about how stupid sharks are. But I'm an educated shark. That's why you're here. Smart people and smart sharks attract other smart people and other smart sharks. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! Feel the power. Feel the power. Every time I sing that song, it hypes me up. For those of you who don't know, I do hit the gym regularly down here under the water, okay? So I always play that song when I'm in the gym. Dun, 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 dun. I started the show up early today. Unbeknownst to myself, it was already recording. So, Grandma and I were in some dialogue. We were talking. I was wondering who sang the Eye of the Tiger song. Look, guys, I thought Rocky sang the song Eye of the Tiger. But Grandma Shark said no, she think it was Phil Collins. Rocky Balboa only just fought in the movie. He didn't do any singing. He just fought and worked out all the time and sweat all the time. I mean, that's all you gotta do is work, sweat, and fight. If you don't take nothing else out of the Rocky Balboa movie, take out these three things. Work, sweat, and fight. Work, sweat, and fight. That's what Rocky Balboa taught me. And I've been living up to that ever since. If you want to think about it, watching Rocky Balboa struggle from the bottom to the top is a scary movie within itself. So perhaps, in addition to watching Sharknado today, perhaps I'll watch one of the Rocky movies. Hey, what's going on? Hi, Finn. Bam! Welcome into the show. It's your boy, back by popular demand, Hercules the Shark. It's Fish Fry Friday, and in addition to that, my cool peeps, it is Friday the 13th. So we're celebrating like 2 holidays. It's a holiday for me every Friday. Every Friday, until further notice, it's Hercules the Shark Day, Fish Fry Fridays. Mark your calendar. Celebrate me on Fridays. It's the Eye of the Shark, baby, and that's Survival of the Eye of the Tiger tune. Who you telling? I know that's right. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. All right, dun, dun, dun. What are those words to the song? I'm going to see if I can pull it up since I'm singing it constantly. Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger lyrics. EYE of the Tiger. What are you guys eating today? You guys, I'm just going to keep it simple. My brother, he's going to be making breakfast because I told him he need to make the breakfast and not grandma. Grandma wasn't even supposed to be doing anything today, not even making the hot chocolate, but I let that slide, all right? Brother's going to make some breakfast for all of us, and I'm just going to order some more pizzas, guys. You know, last week, I was on the phone talking with Pizza Hut. Remember when they called me last week on the phone? Yeah, we had a discrepancy, but it wasn't my fault. Pizza Hut was watching my live stream, and they called in while I was here talking with you guys, and they apologized for sending us cold food. You know, that goes against policy, because I was so upset with Pizza Hut because they still charged me the full price. The pizzas were cold. So they compensated for everything. So, you know, now Pizza Hut and I and my family we've got a good rapport now. We're under good standing. And the good standing is the understanding that they're not going to be giving us cold pizza. So, in fact, I'll be ordering more pizzas today and calling it a day. I had a candy bar for breakfast. That sounds like a breakfast for me. Now, did you have that candy bar with a couple slices of bread? You should have made it a complete balanced breakfast. Candy bar and 2 slices of bread so it could be a sandwich. A candy bar sandwich. You're eating imitation crab. I gotta go get some more imitation crab. You guys, I don't want to order the imitation crab. I actually want to get out of my house, get in my truck, drive to the store, and go get it. Unfortunately, no shade to my town. I had to drive out of the town to go get the best imitation crab, but that's all right because I'm still helping the somebody's community. What is this mess down here? Hello, I'm a dolphin trainer from Florida. I'm looking for advice on how to get my squids to calm down. Dolphin trainers, you must be late to the party. I just talked about it 15 minutes ago about how dolphins are stuck up. How do you make a living training snobby dolphins? I think I'm the one who should be asking you the questions, dolphin trainer. They're snobs. They're so uppity. They have large brains and they're really smart. You should be telling me. You should be telling us all how you managed to put up with their superiority complex. Who in the world would have thought that a dolphin with such a cute face or loads of you know what? How much do you charge to train these dolphins? How's your turnaround ratio? I'm asking all these questions because I know a handful and an armful of dolphins down here who could sure use an attitude adjustment, if you know what I mean. But if I send them over to you, perhaps you can set them straight. Perfect. I'll let them know because I think our neighborhood will be a lot better if we sent the dolphin over to you to have an attitude adjustment the safe way. I'll let them know you take V8 engines, fine by me. We've got cars down here. I was just telling my cool people I gotta load up in my truck and go to the town next door to get imitation crab meat. So we've got V8 engines. We've got volcanoes down here. We've got hills down here. We need all the types of enginery. I'll pass the word along. It's a Christmas miracle, guys, for those of you who believe in Christmas. Perhaps we have some answers to our questions, our burning questions. How can we stop having the dolphins be so stuck up? We're going to send them over to him. Push the dolphins out of the neighborhood if their attitudes continue to be poor, of course. But I think we've got it under control. We're going to send them to dolphin training camp to get that under the way. You guys don't like my recommendation. Since they were so whoopity, I said, why don't they keep going up, up, up into the sun until they burn up? But I'll take the more holistic approach and just send them over to you. No one's going around talking about, yeah, let's go to the, I don't hear you humans talking about, yeah, let's go to the fancy schmancy restaurant and eat a dolphin burger, dolphin lasagna, dolphin meat. No, you're cutting up sharks, whales, starfish, fish, swordfish. No one's cutting up dolphins. I think if I showed you the realities of how evil they are, you'll put them on your menu and take us off the menu. But that's another side of me that I don't want to be like anymore. I'm a reformed shark and my mind is purer than it used to be. I don't need everything anymore. You're so late to the party. This is what, like episode 27. You're 26 episodes behind. You don't know nothing about me. I am a reformed shark. The 12-step program. It's a miracle I can even count that high to even entertain your statement. You're failing You're failing your 12-step program. You human people have the 45-day plan, the 48 laws of power, the 59 laws of power, the 1000th law of power. How can you remember all that stuff? Apparently the book isn't working because a lot of you people are still making poor choices. And I can boldly say that because when I watch the People News for entertainment, all I see is people on the news being dumb and going to jail. So the 48 laws of power ain't working. I think they need to shrink it down to the 5 laws of power. Yeah, I'm having a tough time remembering stuff. I know you guys are having a tough time remembering stuff too. Can we get a condensed version of the 48 laws of power? Maybe I'll have to make my own. Hercules the shark, 1 law of power. Just sit down. That's the end of the book. Now signing books and all sharks are cool except hammerhead sharks. Shark Alzheimer's, it happens to the best of us, which is why I educate myself on holistic ways to avoid that from happening. What is this? Dun 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 dun. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. and the last we know, survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's wandering with, I don't know the rest of the words. Ah, I know the tiger. Toot, toot, toot. That's it. That's all you get. Oh man, I gotta check out something really quickly. Brother's already in the kitchen making breakfast. Now I've got two brothers. The brother in the kitchen making the food is not the one who burned down the house last year. He has to stay clear of the kitchen until further notice. I've got another shark. He's really quiet. He doesn't like to hog up the spotlight, unlike my brother who burnt down the kitchen last year. My other brother is cool, calm, and collected. So he's making breakfast. He's already cleared out the first carton of eggs. You know, once you get past that first carton of eggs, 12 eggs, cracked up, seasoned with, salt, pepper. We've got sea salt, we've got pepper, sometimes cayenne pepper. We put all the peppers in there, onions, and of course, 80 pounds of butter. You know, that's enough for me. So, how many people are eating breakfast with us? Okay? Yeah, they already, you know what? Hold on. You guys, I know this is live, but I gotta make an important phone call. Since my brother's making the food, sometimes our neighbors like to place their orders too. So just a second. Do 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 do. Hello, yeah, this is Hercules. Yeah, bro's in the kitchen making breakfast right now, so I'm on the live stream. No, I'm not muting this. This is a recorded conversation, and they're going to hear everything you say on this live stream, so keep it clean. So as I was saying, my brother is making breakfast right now. He wanted to know if you wanted anything. What do you mean we're up early? My show goes on every Friday at 5 a.m. What's wrong with you? What about her? Is your girlfriend eating breakfast too? I don't even know why you're with her. She's a piece of work. No, she's not getting anything. If you get breakfast, you got to split it with her. I already told you she can't come in our house. She's got a horrible attitude. I don't even know why you're still with her. Yes, I'm still on the live stream. You shouldn't have brought her up. I don't even know why you still have her living with you. No, she's not coming over. No. Look, bro. We're going to have we're going to have a movie night. We're going to watch movies. You can come, but she cannot. You're not going to be telling me what I can and cannot do in my own home. Look, ditch the girl, or you ain't coming over. I don't care if everybody else is bringing their girlfriends. They don't act like trash. You're the only one with the pathetic one. Even Grandma Shark doesn't like her. Grandma Shark doesn't even like her. Grandma Shark loves everybody, bro. So what my brother's gonna do is make you breakfast. We aren't making her any breakfast. You can split that with her. Movie night starts tonight at 7. You can come, but she cannot. We're gonna have to have an intervention. Bro, she's not the one for you. She doesn't even wash her fins. We caught her. She works at Taco Bell, bro. We saw her. She wasn't even washing her hands when she was making the tacos. Yeah. Look, I'm done talking about this. We're going to have an intervention, and we're going to tell you what we saw. She's not good, man. I got to get out of here. I'm hanging up the phone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just cannot believe it. We told that guy to let her go. Break up with her for Christmas. Break up with her on Christmas. He still got her around in the house. Yeah, he said he wants breakfast. 2 orders. I'm not making food for his girlfriend. Just for him and his mother. His mom is coming over. She's gonna eat our breakfast here. Yeah, so one for bro and one for his mom. What time is it? Guys, what time is it? It's 5:39 here. You don't have enough eggs. Guys, we don't have enough eggs. Hold on. Sorry about this. This is real life. A day in the life of Hercules the shark. I've got DoorDash on speed dial.
DoorDash, Hercules the shark, direct line.
You better believe it's Hercules the shark on a direct line. Bro's making breakfast. We're out of eggs. Of course I'll make you breakfast. Because that's the understanding that we have. I make you breakfast, you give me a discount, life goes on. Yeah. Give us the, we need about, let's see, 7 dozen. 7 dozen to be sure. All right. Yes, please charge it to the card on file. I don't know why you guys had to ask that. I have a direct line to you. Put it on my card that's on file. Put it on my card that's on file. Put it on the credit card that's on file. It's not expiring until 50 years. Yeah, you better knock on the door. The side door. Don't come to the front door. To the side door, please. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Bye. Guys, you weren't supposed to see all this stuff, but life goes on. So I have a direct connection to DoorDash. I have a person on the line. They're going to send me some more eggs. We're running low. And then I always feed them food, too. Only certain ones get special privilege. Come to find out, they don't have Ozempic for sharks. But according to A Overview, your science people come down here and take cells out of the anglerfish because apparently the anglerfish has some type of cell in their bodies that helps human people make Ozempic. And it's supposed to help you with your diabetes. So you're going around allegedly eating the wrong fish. You need to be eating more anglerfish. What are you guys saying down in these comments? You guys are talking so much in these comments. You better be glad I like to read. What in the world did I miss? I'm scrolling back up. What are you guys saying? All sharks are cool except for hammerhead sharks. They're all jerks. Whatever that means. I'm sorry, but a human, I'll take uppity versus me being eaten. Who's gonna eat you? While you're on this live stream, at least, you're safe with me. Now, if you're going to be all adventurous come summer vacation and start nosing around in uncharted territories of the water, you have my blessings to get eaten. Don't go swimming around in uncharted territories. Who in the world is going to find you? It's uncharted for a reason. That means the GPS is not going to be able to find